Hi, welcome to our summary of March 20th's Curriculum Day in service. We're going to share a little bit of information about our technology learning initiative. We're going to have very short and sweet summaries of the things that we have been completing recently. Our Chicago summary. In February, 10 of us traveled to Chicago for an Apple briefing. While we were in Chicago, we were exposed to many possibilities that could happen with technology in the hands of students. We had 2 days filled with excitement. We had an overview of iLife and were shown how the programs work. One beneficial part of the trip was meeting Ray Niles, the Apple Professional Development Manager. She was a former teacher and technology coordinator for a school in Kansas. She had just recently exited the school system 5 weeks before we met her, so she was able to show us very many student examples and share a lot of success stories. We were also informed of what Apple had to offer in terms of training and support. We ended our trip with a work session where we were able to produce a podcast. Our major goal in Chicago was to create a vision for this initiative. We were able to write down keywords and phrases, but it wasn't until we met with the 20 other teachers from Westside that we were able to actually finalize the vision.
At Westside, 5 teachers went down, and we learned that the initiative would be more as a tool for teaching. It would not replace the teacher, just a tool. Some teachers used it a lot every day, used it for email, used it for assignments. Some teachers used it very little, but that tool was always there for the students, and you saw how important the laptop was for students at Westside High. Every teacher there was put on at their own pace. If they wanted to use the technology, if they wanted to use the laptop, they were able to. If they didn't, they didn't have to. One of the important things that we found was that you could get training, and there's a lot of support for teachers, and one of the best supports is to gather a group of teachers together and have them share different things that they've learned, whether it's on email or word processing, iMovie, iCalendar, whatever. They just had a lot of meetings where they would get together and share information. And probably the most important thing that I learned in Westside was that this is the way that students learn. This is the best way for students to learn, and you could see that in the classrooms. You could see that with the student presentations that presented at Westside. You were shown how students learn best, and it helped set their school apart from all the other schools in Omaha.
We held our first parent-student night last Monday. It was a very big success. We had students from the middle school and the high school and parents join us in the library to share their thoughts and their concerns that they had. We held a video iChat with O'Neill Public Schools, who began their learning initiative of 24/7. Their juniors and seniors were handed out or received their computers in January. And so our students were able to ask them questions, and they answered them very well, very truthfully and honestly. Our students heard the pros, and our parents heard the pros and cons of actually having a laptop. So it was after these things that we were finally able to come together with a vision. We believe implementing technology and a laptop into the hands of students, we will be able to bridge home, school, and community to promote educational excellence. The key things that we really see happening, we see that this will just ignite motivation, creativity, and productivity. We also believe that it will empower everyone equitably. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me or any of the other teachers that have been involved with this. We also are keeping record of our progress, and you can see the website there, www.learninginitiative.blogspot.com. So we look forward to hearing any questions that you might have.